Tell us about your memories from your first year.
They were wonderful. And everyone was so friendly. I remember freshman week, and everyone had to do what the older classmates said, bow or talk to them and get signatures and wear a little frosty hat. It was so fun.
I remember I didn't even know where the campus was. I came on the train and got off at the station there in Provo and asked them where could I stay for the night, and they pointed me to the little hotel downtown Provo. When I got up, I said, "Which way is the campus?"
My first year, I was profoundly impressed with the professors. It was just a way big step up from high school, and it was so thrilling.
I started here at BYU in the fall of 1946, and I had been in the World War II in the Army for 3 years.
I was really impressed with BYU. Most of my family, since we were in Fairview, went to Ephraim, to Snow College, but they didn't have a very good art department, so I came up here.
That first year was mostly veterans. It was all the veterans got out of the Army, of course, the end of 45. When you got a class that was full of returning veterans and the teacher graded on the curve, you knew you were in trouble, because all those veterans would go home and be with their family and study, and they were ready to put their nose to the grindstone, and I wanted to enjoy college. And so you used to kind of calculate whether your class was going to be hard or whether it was going to be easy based on how many veterans were in it.
One of the first things we did freshmen were to climb to the Y. That was part of our freshman orientation. We were assigned someone to be our helper to know what the Y was like. But we all hiked to the Y and whitewashed it and took the view of the valley. And it was a very common thing. Now they have press buttons and light it up. But they did light it with torches back then.
What were your favorite things to do as a student?
Extracurricular.
I took art classes, and of course it was in the old building that's now the library.
I competed in BYU JV basketball, and then I ran track 3 years for BYU.
There was a dance every week that we enjoyed. And
what was kind of interesting, they would go around, and if you were dancing close, they'd go around the ushers and tap you on the shoulder and say, if you can't dance farther away than that, you better leave. I didn't have to leave, but when they weren't looking, I did dance close.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed BYU, and I had never really lived in Utah. I was from California, and so it was quite an experience.
I've just been delighted with my interactions with the faculty at BYU as well as the students.
We knew everyone on campus, and that made it fun.